Hey there, what's up folks? Welcome back to the storage unit. Monday night, I just got back from Goodwill. There's my haul right there. Got some RVCA swimming trunks, got some Hollister jeans, got some pretty good stuff there, some Under Armour and whatnot. I spent a total of, what was it, about $29, just under $29, and I bought 18 items. So do the math there, it's about $1.60 a piece. I must have bought some stuff that was a little bit priced higher, because normally I'm like closer to $1, but that's okay. So $1.60 each for what was it, about 18 items. So that's pretty good. I think I'm going to go ahead and list the rest of my these kind of like band t-shirts, concert t-shirts, the U2, Joshua Tree. I'm going to get those listed tonight. So there you go. So as I said, thanks for coming back to the channel and watching. My name is Joe. I'm a part-time reseller. This is kind of my everyday life as a part-time reseller. You're going to get to see what I kind of do every day in order to keep my side hustle going. And it's a great side hustle. If you're interested in getting into it, I highly recommend it. So there's plenty of other resellers to watch too. They give you good information, but you'll get to learn a lot from watching me. You get to see all my good stuff and my bad stuff. But today I've got 3 orders going out. I've got 2 on Depop, which was actually to the same person. They did a bundle deal. Whenever on Depop you can select, if people buy multiple items, you can have them give them like a 10% discount or something like that. So did that. And then I've got 1 item on eBay. One of those hats that I cleaned up sold. So let's go ahead and pull some orders. Okay, let's pull these Depop orders first. The first one was some swimming trunks out of Tote V. They're Speedo swimming trunks. Let me look for them real quick. That didn't take too long. Found them. There's a Speedo tag. So I got these at Goodwill for a little over $1, and these sold for $9.60 plus shipping. And the other item they bought was in Tote J, and I've had this for a little while. It's a unique shirt, and I had it priced pretty high initially because of yeah, this is it, and it actually had stains and everything on it. But it was still a rare shirt. Can't really see. You're gonna have to see from the picture if I put a picture up. But it's Homer like drinking beer or whatnot. Homer Simpson, that is. So it says Homero beer. I don't know. But this sold for $12 plus shipping. All right, then the next item was in Tote W here, and I just cleaned this up. So remember how dirty this hat was? Let me show you in the light here. It might show a little better. So yeah, I used some shoe cleaner actually on this. It cleaned it up pretty good. I didn't scrub too hard on the stains. I need to get some like Oxy clean or something like that. And a little bit of the red bled through. But not too bad. Still a good looking hat. This is a nice vintage hat. But I picked this up at a yard sale for $2. And it just sold like within a day for $24 plus shipping. It's vintage hats, guys. Keep an eye out for them. All right, let's get these packed up. It's a little warm in a storage unit today. I'm going to get this going and get on out of here. Am I right? So we could probably fit both of these guys into one poly mailer. I hope so. That would make it easy. This is what, a couple of the last, I think I sold 2 or 3 pairs of like swimming trunks or swimming wear in the past couple months or so. Obviously it's the right time of the year, and I have been paying attention to it more closely. I'm going to fold this in like this. There we go. Just like that. Put our thank you card in there. But yeah, I've been paying attention to the swimming stuff, like buying them here and there. Only when they're on sale, of course, guys. You know how that is. So this is Depop. I really don't need to weigh it. It's going to mark it Depop. Okay. So you know how we like to do these hats. I'm going to go ahead and slip it in a bag. That. I love it when I do that. There we go. I'm going to put this hat in a box. It's getting closer. I need to order new supplies again. That's a dreaded thing, but also it's a good thing if I'm going through supplies. That means my sales are going good. Go. I'm going to put this down just like this. It should be good just like that. See that? Fits good. Thank you card. eBay 6x4, 7 ounces. This is going to Indiana. Shipping's done. Hey, what's up guys? Welcome back to the storage unit. Appreciate you coming by and hanging out with me again today. So we're a Tuesday evening and I decided to do something a little bit different today. So you guys know if you've been watching my channel every Monday, I go to my local Goodwill. It's a 75% off day of a certain color, and that's where I get a lot of my inventory. And I decided to, you know what, there's another Goodwill that's about 25 minutes from me in another city. I called them up. Hey, do you guys have 75% off on Mondays and Tuesdays too? They said yes. I'm like, why have I not been going to two different stores? Maybe my local one on Monday, and Tuesday I'll probably start going to this one. I didn't find a ton of stuff, but I did get a nice little pile. I don't know if you can kind of see it here. So that's added to my inventory there that I'm going to get listed for this week. And again, it's like I'm right at the $1.60 mark or $1.40 mark, something like that, for all those clothes. I did find a couple of, well, I did find these, they're plug guard, they're new surge protectors, and they're in a cart by themselves, and they're $1.49 each. Brand new surge protectors. And I did look these up on eBay. They are selling a little bit. There's like 75 listings for this particular kind, some grouped together, but only like 6 items or 6 listings have sold. So the sell-through rate is not very good. Now, if it was 75 listings and like 70 sold, like, yeah, I mean, I'd probably put these on eBay. But I just brought them in to kind of show. And I was thinking I might try to sell them, but I think I just might hang on to these for $1.50, because you know how every once in a while you need a new surge protector or one goes out, or I might give some to the family or something like that. I don't know, but yeah, these are pretty good. So I'm gonna hang on to those. The other thing I was going to talk about, and we're going to get into some orders here real quick. I'm not going to have a real long video for you. But, and again, like if you guys watch this channel a lot, then you know what I'm going to talk about here. So I'm not trying to bore you, but a lot of the reason why I do this channel is for people that are maybe trying to get into reselling, or maybe they're doing reselling for a while and they're kind of stuck and they're in a rut and they're trying to get motivated maybe to pick up their sales. Who knows? But recently I started buying more clothes from Goodwill and really keeping an eye out for clothes at yard sales and stuff, because I really used to not do that too much. I sold some clothes here and there, but I didn't buy it regularly. And I'm finding that it's not the most fun thing to list, but I sell a lot of it, and I'm not selling it for like huge money. Occasionally I'll sell something for $15 to $20, $25, something like that. Like yesterday, or you saw in this video, that hat I picked up for $2, sold it for $24. That's pretty good. But I'm totally okay with buying clothes that are in really good condition, nice clothes, for a little over $1, and selling them for the $8 to $10 range, or the $15 to $20 range, something like that. But I watched this guy on TikTok, and he was saying he kind of does the same thing that I do, and that he finds out his thrift stores, he finds out what day is a sale day, and that's when he stocks up on inventory. So you guys, if you're looking to do something different, switch it up a little bit, go to your local Goodwill, your local thrift store. They probably have a sale day where they have something listed or for sale the cheapest as you can, and stock up on inventory. because it's easy money, guys. Like, I list about 5 to 7 things a day, and I'm out of here and I'm done. And my sales are picking up. Like, I'm having some days, more than one day, where I'm selling more than 10 items. Like this past weekend, I sold another 12 items. For a part-time reseller, that's really good. I'd love to be selling 10 to 12 items every single day. That's what I'm trying to get to. So I think if I start doing this, instead of listing 5 items a day, I'm going to bump it up and list at least 7 items a day, or at least maybe list at least 10 items a day, something like that. And I'm going to be bumping up my inventory, but that should pick up my sales too. So anyway, let's get into the nitty gritty of it, guys. Sorry, I'm talking too much, but if you're looking to get into reselling, you got to find your stuff cheap, and you got to have an ample amount of inventory. And I like selling collectibles and stuff like that and going to yard sales and finding stuff, but it is a lot of work. And sometimes you find a lot of stuff, and sometimes you don't find anything. And if you're not promoting yourself on Facebook Marketplace, trying to get people to buy their collections and that kind of stuff, it's hard sometimes for things to kind of fall into your lap. But if you have an outlet like a thrift store or somewhere where they're selling stuff really, really cheap, you may as well utilize that outlet. Am I right? So anyway. All right, so I have a total of 3 items going out tonight. I have 2 on Depop and 1 on eBay. It's only $34, or about $34 in gross sales, but my cost of goods is really low into this. It's like $2. So I'm pretty happy with that. Let's start with Depop. Guys, Depop is, I'm loving Depop. I wish my sales were more on Depop. And I just like everything about the way they do things. I like how you can run sales super easy. I like all that kind of stuff. I like the way you can print out labels is really easy. There we go. So yeah, Depop is picking up. My average sales are going up for the month and everything, so it's great. So first item going out is that Stone Cold Steve Austin t-shirt that I bought this past weekend. I bought it for 50 cents at a yard sale, and this sold for $19 plus shipping. I knew that was going to be a good sale. Next t-shirt, this is one of my old Ninja Turtles t-shirts. I wouldn't know what I have into this. I got this through a subscription service years ago, never wore it, so I really don't know what my cost of goods would be into this, so I don't really count it too much as anything. But this sold for $8.10 plus shipping. And then I've got a pair of women's shorts out of Q. All right, here they are. The brand is Asics, some women's running shorts. Got these at Goodwill, like I said, a little over $1. They sold for $7.50 plus shipping. All right, I think that's going to do it for me, guys. I really appreciate you coming by the channel. I hope you learned something. Come back again and spend some time with me here in the glorious storage unit. So I appreciate it. So give me a like and subscribe if you haven't yet. That really definitely helps me out a lot. Trying to get to that 500 follower mark or even more would be great. So give me a like and subscribe if you haven't yet. I appreciate it. We'll see you guys next time.